results. And since it's kind of important 1v1 tournament at the moment, and a lot of prestige on the line as well with this player field, it's totally reasonable to have a spec delay here. I will ask Spain if he wants to co-cast. Want it. Co-cast. Happy smiley. Probably Yinghua is not familiar with the settings. Obviously most players aren't, but I would be surprised if he did not play those ones. Those Chinese guys are really eager to perform well when it comes to tournaments, so I'd expect him to go for, yeah, at least some training games. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, it is Lojza against Yinghua, very much anticipated match. It's Clash of the Hippo, round of 16. Both players playing with the Mayans. It's hidden civilization, and you can only pick a civilization once in this whole series. Oh god, Lojza playing in the green trunks and Yinghua playing in the blue trunks. This should be a super exciting series for sure. Pit's almost ready. Co-cast with Mamp is not an option anymore since we are both streaming at the same time. But in the later stages we can absolutely do that and consider that, since we're both really excited for this whole tournament. Let's see how both players are starting it up. It's one archery range for Lojza, it's one archery range for Yinghua. So it seems like they aren't not too surprised by the start here. I think Lojza should go for more villages on wood now or gold, because like 6 on food is not necessary that early on. As you can see, Lojza only went with 3 on food and is now going with 4 villages on wood already. So I think that's the better start, since you start with 500 food and you only need some for villager production and 100 for your lumber camp. Lojza is more doing the start here of a guy who would normally go for fletching. This Black Villager mod is the best thing that's happened to AOC, Squeak says. But Black Villager mod on AOC Zone, you can find it. Lots of very new and very funny mods out now. Let's see, Lojza is sending another villager and probably wants to go for the boar here. Fletching now kicking in from Lofting, who is walling this map quite nice and early. Remember, it is feudal age start and it is without stone walls till you reach castle age. So if you want to wall, you have to do it with palisades, houses, and yeah, in this case some blacksmiths. Lojza now double bit axe kicking in, so his late wood won't hurt him so much. Spaden is cooking at the moment, so he can't do the co-casting. Maybe I will find someone else. Now another ball for Lofting as well, and it feels like he knows what he is doing. Blue housed noob and greenhouse noob as well. Chat off is absolutely an option. It's not blue that is housed. The guy who said something actually had friend full colors on. Another archer here, so Lojza is more of the defensive approach with the wood upgrade and no fletching. Some archers, let's see what he sees. He sees lots of walls, finds some sheep now, and is running out of gold now. So now he decides, okay, I don't want to build any more archers, should go for skirmishes now, and needs to save at least 50 gold for the blacksmiths. Sending another villager to the front now. Let's see where the archers are coming in. There's no scouting of Lojza, so he will see it very late. As you can see if we press unit spy, the eagle's coming in now, and even the eagle is out of sight. So those 4 archers might snag 1 villager, I predict. All the archers now in front of Lojza, going aggressively. Yinghua catching up with the wood upgrade. And let's see, no hurt villagers so far, and Yinghua is getting the first small win here. Lojza now getting fletching, and now the archers are kicking in. Let's see, 1 villager going down for sure. This house, I'm not sure if that's the best option. Let's see, one villager, very low HP, 13 HP here, and not the best positioning, but should get home. Let's see, this 19 HP, and now the two skirmishes should clear up. The archers of Lojza now going aggressively and letting the skirms do the cleanup at home, but they are obviously very weak against the Eagle Warrior there. The house is blocking now as well, so nice small win for Yinghua there, but Lojza is trying to return the damage and is now looking to find some villager killed at the base of Yinghua here. What does the Hippo say? I'm not really sure. Maybe it's Arc. Oh, and Lojza now with 6 archers. Let's see. Can 3-shot those? Oh, no reaction by Lofcheng here. 1 down, 2 down, and if he micros correctly, like 3 down. Let's see, 8 HP and 3 down. So 2 villagers ahead when it comes to kills now for Lojza. But it seems like his production wasn't that great. He's only ahead by 1. Or actually by only like 0.3 or something. And yeah, controlling this area now is killing the deer. Some nice sneaky moves here and is controlling this area, and the eco is pretty much slowed down for Yinghua here. Very successful attack by Lofcheng. By Lojza. Lofcheng now going for the +1 defense attack. Let's see. That looks like Lojza should lose everything here without taking any more wins with him. Lojza even losing his Eagle Warrior there, trying to snipe down some archers. He is doing exactly that, but now the skirmishers and some archers should do the damage there. Yeah, it's all cleared up. And let's see, wheelbarrow now for Lojza. Last archer going down. Some gold now for Yinghua and Lojza, still without any gold income, going for wheelbarrow and horse collar and skirms only. It's quite an interesting choice there. Yinghua ahead by 2 villagers, mainly because of the wheelbarrow research, obviously. Now finally I see the mining camp that I was looking for quite some time now. Lojza has quite nice control of the whole map here. Let's see how this will continue. Thanks for updating the status, Nobody41. Because now we have Lojza against Yinghua live in action after we had to skip Leary against Max at a very high score. Don't want to spoil it for all the guys. They might watch the VODs in the wrong order. Lojza now building more and more skirms. Yinghua building more archers. So once he gets into the villager line, he could do some more damage, but needs to get there. Let's see, Yinghua is trying to micro away his villager. 17 HP left. 5 skirmishes can do some damage. 2 damage each. Now all the 4 could shoot. 3 HP left. Oops, and nice snipe again. But Yinghua ahead by 4 villagers. Skirmishes should clear up what Yinghua was trying to sneak around now. Let's see, 1 villager, 28 HP. So maybe with some more micro he can do some damage, but 40 HP Eagle should help out there in that defense. Now pushing it back here. Second archery range for Lojza coming in. Let's take a look at the resources. Lojza walling most of the map. The Eagle Warrior actually attacking the highest HP scum. So that wasn't the greatest option. The villager getting 1 kill for himself. The Eagle Warrior should get another one. And now it's only 3 skirmishes left. But they're killing the Eagle Warrior. And Lojza's doing the clear up here at home. Let's take a look at the resources. We have 600 food for Lojza and 400 food for Yinghua. But with the better eco, I think The castle age time should be pretty similar, and I have to give the small advantage to Yinghua, who is now fully walled, is having like a 2-3 villager advantage, and military count is looking pretty even. It's a small advantage for Lojza for now, but those 3 skirmishes will go down easily. Interesting micro there by Yinghua, pulling back an archer before actual fighting. And now we're into a small phase where not much will actually happen. Those steers not used for now. Lojza just trying to be annoying, just trying to scout with a skirmisher. 2 archery ranges against 2 archery ranges. And now it looks like a normal Arabia game actually. Only with the change that you only have 30 stone compared to the normal 200 in all the Arabia game. Gold mining upgrade for Lojza now. Lofchang at 700 food, building another villager. So the castle age timing will be a bit more than 1 minute in favor of Lojza. Doing some interesting damage here. Forcing some houses out. Keeping a villager busy, and yeah, it's indeed 1 minute 3 seconds difference. So it's still all in the reasonable range. Now trying to sneak archers around, walling behind that. Interesting move indeed, especially because Lojza is not walled. Lojza will not be able to build a tower, so that's a sneaky meter. Let's see if the archers actually sneak through. Sorry for that. And yes, they will. But yeah, Lojza's doing some damage at home, trying to patrol here. Let's see what Yinghua... Oh, Yinghua actually only wants to kill this army in the front here. Trying to take this hill. Should shoot now. Only getting 1 kill for himself. 2nd kill now. And I think Lojza should hold. He only has a small deficit in numbers, but should be able to go for the upgrades now. Crossbowman coming in, Botco coming in. At the other side we have Yinghua coming for horse color. Trying maybe to snipe 1 or 2 skirmishes before here, and then we will go into Expo against Ekpo fight only. Is Viper playing today? No, sadly he is not. ACCM had to reschedule. They will play within the next week. Yinghua now going down after picking up 2 skirmishers. And now Lojza wants to take a fight. Yinghua now crossbow, botkin arrow, but needs to run. Maybe wants to go to that hill. I think he might even want to consider going to the left hand side because the hill might be too late. Oh no, Lojza isn't doing the greatest chase, so for now he can just take the hill and should be fine. Although maybe some losses, some micro here, and yeah, Lojza thinks better of it and is going back. Lojza behind 3 villagers is now going for ballistics to not get annoyed by all the runarounds here. Let's see, maybe Lojza can get 1 or 2 hit wills here. Nope, not a single one. Nice awareness there of Yinghua. Weird house placement there. University now coming in for Lofchang as well. Wants to go for ballistics. Realizing that that upgrade just helps you so much more in the archer fights when the arrows hit against moving targets. Both players going for some stone. Lojza, no extra TC so far. Lofchang 1 extra TC. And yeah, now fighting with ballistics. Really helps out a lot, but yeah, just even numbers against the hill. Ballistics not helping out enough there. Or does it? Let's see. It feels like 8 against 6 units. Now slowly trying to claim this hill. But in the meantime, he should only focus those archers, and he is. It's now only 3 skirms. 2 skirms and 1 archer against 5 military. And yeah, that was just so much micro there for... Not sure if that was worth it, actually. Felt like a pretty even trade. Maybe a bit better for Lojza. Yinghua now has Oh, but in the back, Lojza is coming in now, and he will easily get those 3 villagers, now having ballistics as well. So, yeah, and the wolf actually showing the villager. So, he will only get 2, maybe, now trying to take the hill. Both having, obviously, Botkin and +1 defense upgrade. Lojza now building a TC at the front. Love Chang still only 2 TCs. Let's take a look. Oh, he only has 69 stone. So can't really go for a 30C just yet. Might snipe 1 or 2 villagers over here. But Lojza should claim this hill. Is going for his 30C now. And then, yeah, should trap all those archers. But it feels like now the one hitting with ballistics helps out. 3 villagers. Maybe 4 villagers if you wanted to go for it. But keeps it with 3 villagers. And now ahead by 11 villagers. Oh, wow. Lovecheng really taking... yeah, the eco advantage here. Great. Yeah, just walling by him. But his map obviously was so much better compared to Lojza, who, yeah, couldn't go for a full wall. And now Lojza going for the trap. Now telling Lojza, Yinghua to shoot. He actually was on stand ground, so only the front archers were shooting, or front expos. And Lojza just patrolling in, doing the aggressive move and the very efficient clear up. But behind was 10 villagers. We'll get those crossbowmen as well. Ballistics helping out, as I said many times now. And more crossbows. It seems like crossbows only 1 siege workshop now. Let's see if Lojza will switch into siege workshops as well at one time. At the moment it's 3 GCs for him. He wants to catch up with villagers before he can actually go for a tech switch or an additional unit choice there. Nice camping of the hill of Yinghua here. Let's see what he sees. Could easily go for some snipes. He's going for the patrol. 3 expos for free. Maybe gets a 4th one. Is chasing some 4 archers for free there. Nice one. Siege workshop now. And it feels like both players now camping the hill. Let's take a look if Lojza's... yeah, he saw the siege workshop, so he has an idea of what's coming up. For now he's adding more farms. Now he is camping on the hill and trying to get some expos and got some back, but now it's the mangonel. And mangonel shots can be crucial. Let's switch into the point of view of Lojza to see how many HP damage the mangonel shots are doing. And let's go in how the line of sight will react. The mangonel is coming in now. Let's see, 1 shot. Nice move there. And oh god, another shot, and that's not the fight Lojza was looking for. He's now heavily behind in numbers. It's 17 to 10 only, and those will all go down. Those villagers are super exposed as well. And now Lojza is suddenly stuck with no army left. He has no mangonels and a siege workshop. For the guy who donated, please send me a message if you want to have the money going for the Woobly official or into the Clash of the Hippo prize pool. Thanks a lot, mate. And thanks for all your support. Archery range now producing, obviously, like you want to see it. Mangonel coming in. Town watch for Lojza. Only behind by 7 volts now, so he did catch up quite a bit, but not as much as he needed to do. Now, oh god, those villagers are so exposed, and it seems like Lojza might see them, and yeah, indeed he does, and soon he will have more than his 10 villager advantage again, and this might even, for a guy who isn't very unfrustrated, and sometimes Lojza might even be a reason to tap out in this game already. Oh, look at this. Yinghua even sending in his one sheep to scout out where the villagers are going. Great awareness there of all the possibilities he has to his name in this game. Now mangonel Lojza could get a shot there. Let's see. Getting it down to 24. And now the return. Oh god. Oh, and that was weird. The mangonel was uphill and couldn't get... That was weird. I thought it was a full mangonel, but seems like it was not. Nice eco there in the back for Yinghua, ahead by 13 villagers, ahead by 13 military, having the mangonels against no mangonels of Lojza. Lojza even going down further and further with his villager count, now down by 20. Lojza is building a defensive castle, but what is it protecting really? Oh, on the other side we had so many villagers going down here as well. That's the reason why it increased to close to 20 now. And yeah, just so much running around for Lojza here, and he really shows why he was very high on my bucket list. Oh, not my bucket list, but on my list there for my invites. Really wanted to see him because I thought his settings might be his. Aggressive game, lots of microing, and now even defending against those crossbowmen. They could do some damage, but Lojza is sending all of his villagers back away from gold. If he gets up to maybe one mangonel, no mangonel coming, but he's sending all his crossbows back there. Needs to send lots of villagers. 760 stone for him now. Lojza is transferring villagers more to the back. Yinghua is building a castle, and where is he building it? Oh, into the beautiful onto the beautiful hill in front of Lojza's base, controlling one gold spot, controlling this wood spot at the side, and just giving him the option to trap down this town center from the hill. Where are the explosives? Oh, they're actually only patrolling, so Lojza is waiting for more crossbows here to clear up the raid of Lojza. Seems like 7 expos there, so I would probably wait for 10 for Yinghua there, and then just patrol in and do some side attacks at this other side. But Lojza doing great ground attacks, killing 3 crossbows there. And now it's only 2 left with very low HP. They should not do much, and cleared up now. Nice shot. On the other side we see the mangonel maybe out micro. Nice split micro there, closing down the distance. Lojza trying to focus on some flock of archers, but they're just running around, just spreading around, and it seems like there are so many misses. The mangonel should actually go back from Yinghua because he doesn't want to trade the 1v1, but yeah, not the worst thing ever. Lojza now buying 300 food, clicking up in PLH, but is getting cleared up in the back. The villagers should go back to work now. And let's see, Lojza, is he maybe forced to tab out the moment Yinghua gets into PLH, because he knows he is so much behind in military and in... Oh god, and the castle got killed! The castle got killed by the mangonel, by the hill. That's what Lojza is saying. What the... Oh god, that was unfortunate for him. Trying to get one up there. Nice castle, Lox Kappa. Woof! Okay, achievements. Unit kills very much in favor of Lojza. Society, obviously the villager count. Castle of time for Lojza a bit better, but that doesn't all count. Nearly one co-cast. Yeah, that would be great. T90, where is he? Where is T90? Yeah. Join me in TS. Oops. Okay, I will update the score. It's 1-0 in favor of Lojza. I will have T90 with me.
Hey, wake up.
I need pass, he says. Where is he? Ah, there he is.
Sound resumed.
Sound resumed. Hello, T90!
What's up? Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you again and
I wish
hear
I
you
seen
again.
you again.
Oh, I can quickly do my webcam.
That was an interesting end to the first game. I just caught the end of that. I actually stepped away from my computer and my headphones were like on the desk, and I just heard ay.
Yeah, it was an ay moment for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, T90 here. Oh, what's the second map? Ay. Okay, let me just...
Continental, I guess.
Yeah, it is Continental. I will give them this, so they can Okay,
Yeah, it
Sif's...
has to be hard.
Yeah.
It has to be hard for the players to remember the settings all the time because there's a lot of different maps, so the order is probably hard to remember. Apparently my voice is a little bit low. I don't know if other viewers agree with Phoenix on that.
Okay, maybe a bit louder. I'll make myself a bit...
Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah, should be better now. Maybe overall in-game sound should be higher. Oh, I should have just done that before. Huh. Okay.
I think everything was fine. Listening to you cast was fine. I think it's just possibly my voice is low. But the problem is if you make me higher, then it's really loud for you. I've been there, so
Yeah.
it's kind of something you need to fix. But I think it's better now.
Okay, then just let me quickly get something to drink. We will be live in 1 minute, 20 seconds.
All right, run. Man, you can hear him running. He's fast. Alright guys, so 50 seconds till game 2 starts between Yinghua and Lojza. I don't know how many games I'll be here for, but it sounds like Nilly's coming back.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, we are in the game. Take it away, Nilly.
Okay, it is Continental Clash of the Hippo round of 16. It's Lojza against Yinghua. It's a 1-0-4, our Chinese player. And on Continental, hidden picked Civ, we have Britons for Lojza and Vikings for Yinghua. What do you think, G90?
Both pretty good civilizations. I mean, Vikings obviously a strong water civilization. There's water on this map, but I don't think we're going to see full water control, so I don't think Vikings are going to be totally dominant here. I did notice Yinghua going immediately out for that dock. Lojza probably should be doing the same. Britons, of course, have the sheep bonus, which might help out a little bit. And then the Castle Age, as we always see with these players, they are pretty strong with their added range to their crossbows. So that might be what Lojza's going for. I do notice that the maps are kind of similar with the main golds. They have main golds that are somewhat safe, you know, not close to that crossing. And then, apart from that, they should have, you know, safe wood lines as well. And both players also have rather forward berries, but Lojza has his a little bit more forward next to those two little ponds. Lojza's sending a forward villager, and I wonder if he's gonna maybe wall Yinghua in?
No, I would be surprised if he walls. I predict him just going for a sneaky archery range. Oh, and that's a good start for him. Winning the first scout fight most likely here. Yeah, and that just guarantees him to sneak his villager around. And then he could
sneaky archery range, and yeah.
Let's see, but this scout of Yinghua is close and he finds the villager.
Oh! He sees it, yeah, that's
important. Did he actually? Yeah, he did see it. Okay.
He did see it, and Lojza can fight this because he has Loom.
Yeah, now the villager coming in from Yinghua. Let's see who has a better micro. Scout fight going on. At the same time, he's getting the boar. And the scout is down. Another scout is down. So HP advantage there for Lojza, but he cannot take this fight. He needs to run back with his villager, I believe. And at the same time, he maybe should have sneaked another villager here. But it seems like he is just going for...
Oh, he is doing it. He is sending another one now.
Oh, that's
okay.
Sweet.
And he might actually win the advantage, the fight on the right-hand side, but he doesn't have the hill anymore.
Yeah, he had it for a small moment. Now he can take the fight again. Double bit X coming in for him now. And Yinghua is trying to go for another sneaky wall. So now it's super interesting if he wants to sneak to the left-hand side or the right-hand side. Let's see. And yeah, he's just going to the left-hand side. Will run into the walls.
Oh no, he's through. So it's gonna be interesting. He's actually through, but the thing is, Yinghua knows Yinghua knows what's up, and I credit Yinghua for scouting it originally, not being drawn away by Lojza's scout. So I think certainly now Yinghua has an advantage because Lojza has idled 2 vills and he's lost his scout as well.
And Super House, the pop is 20 to 14 already, since Yinghua is already building a second dock. Oh, and the galley actually helping out in the villager fight. Something Lojza was not anticipating at all there.
And that's not the first time either. On the right side, that happened earlier as well. So Yinghua has been on top of it with that.
Let's take a
He's still
look.
microing his vills on the hill, and Lojza's gonna lose another villager. Yinghua is just on top of it. Total vill count, Yinghua is ahead by 3, and he has 2 extra fishing ships and 2 galleys, so advantage to Yinghua thus far.
Yeah, and what an advantage for sure. Just and he is super safe with his palisades obviously. And yeah, I think Lojza will just be rushing into Castle Age, but he has so many villagers on wood. Oh, he's trying to sneak 2 docks here and is trying to crush.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know what grushing really accomplishes here. It will, of course, disrupt the fish boom in the back
Yeah, that's
once
amazing.
that fish boom starts, but you know, he's lost an awful lot.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think he
aggression
just
is his only way.
I think he just doesn't want to fall behind in 2 ways, like fish boom and villager count. So he just is crushing against the fish boom. The big problem is that the positioning is so bad for him that he can't really go for his own fish boom after he won the water, because there's no fish close by. I think there's 1 small shore fish.
Yeah, I just want to point out, I think it was a big mistake for Lojza not to dock himself in the back. Because when he went forward with that villager, you know, his plan was to go aggressive on land, and there's a lot of deep fish in his back corner he hasn't touched, so...
Yeah, I think he wanted to
That's
go
a
for
mistake.
2 sneaky archery ranges, and then lots of archers. That was the plan, and yeah, sadly failed miserably. But yeah, what do you expect if you are Vikings against Britons? You kind of have to be on your toes if you're Vikings and see that he isn't doing some sneaky land attacks. So yeah, Lofting just playing it very clever here.
Lojza, he has a decent economy. Like, with all the extra sheep he has, he might be able to get up to that castle age. He's getting wheelbarrow now. But he doesn't have any fishing ships, so he might struggle. Yinghua's going to be well ahead. If you look at his resources, he's very close to clicking up. Does he have the blacksmith? He does not, so he's lacking the buildings, but... yeah, this would be nice, and currently Yinghua needs to be careful because it looks like the galleys on the right-hand side from Lojza are coming in. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, so they can...
Yinghua's not making any more right now.
Yeah, 3 galleys obviously means they can kill those fishing ships in 2 volleys. And yeah, should easily get at least 3, if not all 5 of them. Now got 2. Now got 2. And yeah, chasing them away, so that's a small win for him. But yeah, can't get fish on his own. And yeah, he always has a lot of food, but not much more food income than actually, his villager production. So he isn't developing into getting close to Castle Age here.
Yeah. I wonder if Yinghua will be tempted to go land now. Even though he doesn't have a lot of fishing ships. Obviously he's running with his, so he doesn't have a lot to protect on water. He scouted the back of Lojza's base. He knows that Lojza doesn't have fishing ships back there. I wonder if he'll be tempted to go with crossbows and maybe skirmishers and try and get on this hill next to Lojza's base where the berries are. Because if he were to run in there, Lojza would have no response. Lojza isn't even walled there.
Yeah, he's playing it so open. At the moment, Yinghua is not going for stone, so it seems like he is going for something on land, or is he just maybe buying 100 or 200 stone to get his eco up? At the moment, he even...
Yeah, it's possible. He does have a lot on gold.
Yeah, therefore could... just buy himself some stone to build his seas. Oh, but Yinghua is going for a 3rd dock, as it seems, and is going for the water control. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, I find that interesting as well. But if he can loop around, has he found the docks from... He hasn't found the docks from Lojza yet, but if he can loop around through that little river and go to where Lojza's berries are. That's going to be good for him because Lojza's not going to be able to do anything then, except maybe try and transport. So maybe that's what he's going for. But Lojza did have a small victory there. He pushed away fishing ships, which I believe are still not working, and he killed some galleys as well. So Lojza has also delayed this dock. I don't know if you realize that, Noe. That villager's down.
Yeah.
This is pretty good for Lojza. I mean, it's not great as a whole, but
Yeah, some
in
small
this
ones for
situation
sure.
on water, it's pretty good, all things considering.
Oh yeah, and now finally transporter coming in. And some 4 archers soon to be. But yeah, Yinghua is now getting another 3rd dock up, and he is castle age compared to Lojza's 400 food. So his eco is just so much better.
But Lojza, if Lojza goes now, we have yet to see a TC from Yinghua up on the wood. The decision for him is really important here. Is he going to use the gold for the galleys or for stone to get that TC? Because if archers continue to come in from Lojza, there's going to be 4 of them with fletching. That can annoy Yinghua. So I'm interested to see what happens because the archers are going to go right to that wood line. He's refreshing lumber camp. I don't think he wants to put a TC there.
He doesn't want to put a CC there for quite some time for sure. He's now going for Rags, which will instantly be night. Oh, should get the attack sign.
Yeah, he saw the archers going in because the house is there. It's a good position. He's deleting that barracks. He's running away from the wood line. So again, small victory for Lojza. He's slowly bringing this back in small ways, maybe.
Well, he doesn't have enough
Villager
wood.
still alive.
Oh, that's a weird decision. He bought stone to build a tower and is building a siege workshop. So no TC for him, but the defense was Mangonauts.
Yeah, so this is good for Lojza. He's on his way up to the Castle Age. He's had 2 small victories. On water, he's had that victory. And now on land, he's causing problems. So he's delayed the TC. He's forced a siege workshop from Yinghua. Bad thing for him is that Yinghua is now in on his docks. And that's the first time Yinghua's been there.
Yeah, and now the 3 fishing ship driving back to, or sailing back to work. And yeah, let's see if Lojza can transport another 4 archers here, or if the war galleys will deny that. Nice quick waltz in the top here.
Oh, yeah, he's going to complete that. And Yinghua, I think, not worried as much anymore. He's just going with the Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion, sometimes a better choice than a Mangonel.
It is pretty interesting, though. He panicked an awful lot. He bought stone for the tower. Then he put a siege workshop up to go with Scorpion, and now a second one.
Well, Lojza wants to keep up the aggression, is building more archers, is sending 1 villager in the middle, so I think he wants to go for siege push in the middle now.
Yeah,
I
think that's a good move.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Especially with a small hill, as Britons, that's going to be really good. The one thing that Vikings have over Britons is their economy is stronger, so, this entire game, Yinghua's just had free wheelbarrow and now handcart. So his economy is pretty strong, and he can maybe push that back after some losses. But this is good for Lojza if he can utilize his position.
Yeah, indeed. Having the army here, the hill, I think, will not help out too much because the fighting will go a bit more to the north. And yeah, free wheelbarrow, free handcart isn't true, to be honest, because you obviously only get the upgrades from. Oh no! Obviously, what am I talking about? Yeah. It's obviously free handcart. So. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, absolutely, the eco is so much better for him now. Mangonel for Lojza, and he will try to seek for some more damage. But as you said, some war galleys coming in now and raiding at an ugly point, so no archery ranges can actually produce to the north, and the berries will be denied as well.
I think the transport will eventually go down, which could be annoying. You know what? The transport's going to go around. He's probably going to try and use that at some point.
Yeah, he was clicking it to the north to lure the war galley away. Okay, let's see Mangonel's shot there from... Okay, missed for now. Let's see, Chang. He did prove to have the better Mangonel micro in the game before.
Oh, this is important on the right. I think if Love Chang gets his TC up, then it's going to be difficult for Lojza. And he actually ran in with his crossbows, went 1-for-1 with the Mangonels, and now he's stopping it. But there is a Mangonel coming in from Lovechang, and this is going to be difficult because I don't think he can micro this.
Well, it's 8 range against 7 range. He will get some villagers for sure.
He could kill all the vills if he keeps running around.
Oh, let's see. I'll get some damage, but oh, he can't run down to the south. Let's see what he's doing. Some ground attack could be done now. Okay, anticipation, great! And it's going back now. And yeah, that was great move there by Lojza, not losing all his crossbows.
He's still running in. He's still going to try and focus down some vills. I think he's going to get 1 or 2 more. Oh, he split right into that one, but at least he's delaying, which is what he needs.
Yeah.
It's still not looking good for him, though.
No, not looking good at all. Let's see, Mangonel now fighting against the war galleys. Is there a villager to repair? What is he doing? Is he
she's on the left.
He's trying to sneak through.
I think he's trying to run that Mangonel away, but he has his house in the way, so he's running towards the galleys.
Oh, to see.
But Lojza is being cleaned up.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. So, villager count 7 ahead for Yinghua, and as you said before, lots of upgrades. And God, Yinghua has a lot of villagers on stone, and Lojza already tapping out again.
Well, it's disappointing, but look at the top corner. Look at the fish boom from Yinghua, and he had the water control with the war galleys too. So large fish boom, and he had 9 extra villagers. So in reality, he had 18 extra economic units, and extra TCs, and extra docks. Like it was,
and extra eco
just not
upgrades.
Good. yeah.
And 2 Mangonels up for the defense. Yeah.
The lack of fishing probably hurt Lojza because, you know, that really adds up and it can help to your push. But, you know, Lojza's play was not to let this go to late game. It was to finish it off quick with the sneak, and the sneak didn't work, and from the get-go it was going to be rough. So, a good game.
Yeah, indeed. Yinghua playing so clever again. Just, yeah. Although it's very... You can't stonewall, he's using the palisades well enough there. And yeah, just walling at the right spots, delaying and doing some damage and taking very little.
Players always find a way to wall. Outposts, mills, markets. I remember in the first T90 series between Vinch and MBL, Vinch made a wall with like 4 or 5 outposts and mills. Like he was quick along with mills and outposts the whole game. So they'll always find a way.
Okay, updating the score to 0-2. Yeah, players are creative for sure. Okay, well, let me take a look. Gold Rush now. What would you expect for civilizations?
Well, refresh me. Are there any restrictions?
Yeah, you can't pick a civilization twice in the whole series.
And game 1 was remind me what game 1 was with the civs. Well, I think Britain's is a good pick. So wait,
Lojza can't go for Britons? Yeah.
Lojza just chose Britain, so we could see that from Yinghua.
So we still have Aztecs.
We could see Britain's Aztecs, honestly. Huns is okay, but I guess their versatility is pretty good, but I would prefer Britons and Aztecs over them. Personally, I think they're a little bit stronger on a map like that. That's going to be my guess. Britons for Yinghua, Aztecs for Lojza. Yeah,
Okay.
Turks.
Makes
We're
sense.
gonna see Turks because of all the gold, of course.
Turks is unlikely.
Yeah. It's possible, though. It's possible, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think I will do an overlay of what civilization has been picked already for the Clash of the Hippo next week. The round of 8.
Yeah, that's pretty helpful.
Yeah, and that's
As long as it's not too much work, but I think it's
I
definitely
think
helpful.
I already have an idea how it should work. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gold Rush. It is Lojza against Yinghua, Clash of the Hippo, round of 16. With me is T90. And tell me, what is wrong with those civilizations?
I was not expecting Goths at all. I mean, it'll make it interesting, but I was not expecting Goths. I can make arguments for Goths on this map, but I was like,
give me some arguments.
Expecting Britons. Well, you know, we're going to see a 5 militia rush most likely from Lojza because Lojza's Aztecs. That's normally what you see. By the way, his map is kind of awkward. Well, it's not awkward, but he has a very tight space. But Yinghua going Goths, it is interesting because he can always go send up. There's a lot of counters that are available. So in the feudal age, we can see infantry and archers from both. On the castle age, we can see huscarls then to counter those archers, but that's hard to do because you can't really justify that because of the lack of stone. And the Imperial Age, you know, Aztecs are decent against Goths because they can get the Jaguar warriors and the champions, but then again the Goths have the spam and the hand cannons. But I just wasn't expecting it. Britons is normally a little bit better because what you want to do on Gold Rush is you want to, once you hit the castle age, you want to start, you know, kind of pushing your opponent away from the middle. And I wasn't expecting Goths to be one of those civilizations. I think Aztecs has a strong advantage just because they can go with the archers, the strong economy, crossbows, and then push. But what are your thoughts, Nili?
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe Yinghua didn't realize that they already picked Mayans and he was trying to out-counter Mayans. Because if you have
that was my thought.
If you have like 3 picked civilizations, Mayans is absolutely a very viable option. But yeah,
Lojza could lame this boar from Yinghua. He has the eagle right there, or he could trap the villager in. He's probably opting to trap the villager in. Not the best start to it. He didn't get behind the vill. But oh, here we go. He's gonna attempt it.
Oh, it
nope.
Seems like should be fine. Even taking some shots from GC. Villager still 19 HP with Loom.
Yeah, I agree with you though, Nili. It seems like normally when you see Goths, it's to counter Britons or Mayans. And I was thinking maybe he thought Lojza would pick Britons, and Lojza would expect Yinghua to pick Aztecs, but Lojza already picked Britons, so maybe it could be Yinghua not understanding the rules, or maybe he was expecting Mayans, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll have to, I mean, it doesn't matter. Speculation's not important now. We have to pay attention to what's going on. And I think Lojza has a decent advantage right now. He just sniped the sheep for a moment of Yinghua just to delay him. One's hiding on the left. I think Yinghua will get that back. But archers are coming in from Lojza already. And he already has the blacksmith up. And he has fletching on the way.
Yeah, Yinghua did a weird start there. Without any military buildings. Oh, and Lojza going for the boar.
And there's a dead villager there as well.
No, that's Gold Rush. That's just Gold Rush.
Oh, it was like perfectly placed. I was so confused.
Yeah.
It was right next to the boar.
Okay, let's see. Lofcheng walling now. And it's Lofcheng only having 1 single skirmisher against now 4 archers with fletching. So they can actually do real damage. Oh, it's 4 archers. Doing 10 damage.
4 archers. They'll have another skirmisher coming out, so it will be 3 in a second. I think it would be wise for Lojza to run away. Keep those archers alive.
Well, he could take the fight for now. But yeah, again, 3, there's no option anymore. Okay, that's an interesting timing by Lofcheng. That he went for the dog first and still managed to get up enough skirms in time against the +1 attack from Lojza. So another good start for Lofcheng here. Okay, let's see. 3
well,
archers.
a lot of gold for Lofcheng. That's one thing. Well, he still has the 300 gold floating. Sorry, I'm so not used to this feudal age start, Nili. You're gonna have to forgive me.
It's it's feudal age start and mid resources. That's a big thing.
Exactly. So, you know, as a caster, you constantly look at the resources and talk about it, and then I'm like, oh crap, it's supposed to be like that. But Lojza's gonna have to think about building up his economy more than his military because he's running in and he's losing his archers. And I did watch Game 1. I didn't cast that with you. Now, Game 2 was pretty clear-cut, I think. A good runner from Lojza to pull those archers away. But in Game 1, I thought that what Yinghua did best was just delay and defend. And Lojza piled on the aggression, but he just lost his army and he lost his fights, and then Yinghua pushed him back. Am I correct in saying that? Was that a good assessment?
Yeah, we have a very big fight at the moment, but I will comment on that later on. And yeah, nice clear up there by Lojza again. The scout obviously now helping out. I think the micro was a bit better there by Lojza, but yeah, just better army there for Yinghua. Although obviously he's fighting without fletching, but just the numbers were better for him. Yeah, I thought so as well. Yinghua was so good at preventing getting damage and getting damage done himself, and therefore just had the good advantage. Second archery range coming for Lojza, and yeah, just clever like RTS playing, preventing to get damage and dealing damage.
Do you think Lojza going to the second range is a wise move? Because obviously Yinghua, we just talked about it, Yinghua is just defending here, and he's using the space in the back of his base to boom up. Obviously, Lojza has to know this.
Well, Lojza's
going to add more military.
The problem is, if the fight continue like at this area in front of the TC, and Yinghua can just do the skirm defense, it's so good for Lojza because he can get up Castle Age so much quicker. But if Lojza is now getting onto some army and can do skirms with fletching and out of 2 archery ranges, then he can delay all the farms and might come up Castle Age at the same time. But at the moment it seems like Lojza is just defending perfectly with only 1 archery range.
Yeah, he is defending quite well. Good fight for Lojza here, though. He is picking off some skirmishers.
Yeah, that's true.
And now he's sending skirmishers across one at a time from 2 ranges, so he should be in the lead. But again, guys, these skirmishers are not going to pick off villagers. They're just delaying the economy, really, canceling out any gold units.
Okay, let's take a look at resources. Oh, Yinghua now going for a stable with his 500 food. Not really sure if it isn't at the 3rd building, because he already has a blacksmith and an archery range.
I bet you he's a little bit fearful of the amount of skirmishers coming up from Lojza, because he knows Lojza could add in archers and he could be dead, so he's going to add some scouts.
And 2 scouts on the way, indeed. Let's see, Lojza not going for archers just yet, so it will just be Lojza. Let's see, stuck at 25 gold, and will be only skirms.
It's just so frustrating to see this from Lojza, because he knows he has an advantage with the skirmishers, so I would add in some archers here, and he's not doing that. Obviously, the counter for Yinghua is going to be the scouts. Lojza might not be expecting this, but he should be thinking about this and adding in some archers.
Yeah,
he could be trapped in a second.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe he can send in 1 skirm to scout. The stable is close here. And now he sees the stable, but that's a bit late.
Yeah. But he's going to kill... Look at that. With 1 hill, he's going to kill 1 scout. But more scouts are going to keep coming out. He needs to run away, and it's just not pretty. A little bit disappointing, because I think Lojza's in a really good position. But credit Yinghua for doing that, recognizing he's not going to be able to get up to the Castle Age, and recognizing he needs that space.
Yeah, that's so true again. And yeah, just 3 scouts buying himself so much time. Now he can clear up all the scouts, or even building a 4th scout. And yeah, easy clear up now, and his eco should be so much better than Lojza's, although he is ahead by 2 villagers. But yeah, just the eco advantage of Aztecs obviously still helping.
Yeah, Lojza immediately going over to gold. He's going to need a lot of archers to do something now. Against, like, how many scouts are left? Well, I guess only 2, but I think his goal is just to get up to the Castle Age as soon as possible now. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm surprised that Lojza is going aggressive again here. Because he knows every skirmisher he is building is just waste against the scouts now.
And time again, he has done that. He has killed a couple of scouts, but what he's doing is just losing his defensive army now, because he needs to defend. Yinghua's gonna push out, and Yinghua can add archers, and he already is adding them. So remember, in the beginning, Lojza added archers in. He added those archers in from his starting gold. Yinghua didn't use any gold this game until now, so he's not only collecting gold, but he's using his original resources. So this could be bad for Lojza.
Yeah, I think so as well, and just unnecessarily throwing away so many skirms. I think you just needed to camp now and yeah, just waited for Castle Age. Now building a third archery range outside there. I think that's a bit too aggressive as well, and losing so many skirms while running back. Building some archers now. But those won't be enough.
Well, the only thing that the only thing that can save Lojza now is the on this hill
Chinese internet.
is the large
Oh god.
Chinese internet. I was gonna say is the large massive wolves, and they need to start running now to help them out. But he just knew, like he knew. I don't know. It's just so frustrating to see that he was a little bit too aggressive. But Yinghua is just, like you said, playing to perfection. Just defending, building up his economy, and then pushing out. So well played.
Yeah, but those 8 skirms was just a pure waste, and he lost so many running back, and then had no army to chill. If he just had like 8 more skirms here and like 4 archers kicking in, he could have easily hold that hill, could have gotten the third archery range. He was looking pretty good in resources as well. Look at
Exactly.
this, he was 600 food to 250 food.
How different would it have been if the fight at Yinghua's base would have been with skirms and archers from Lojza? Just like 4 to 6 archers, he would have been able to pick off those original scouts and move in on the wood line and all that space in the back that Yinghua was hiding in. So I just don't understand. Well, obviously players see things, it's easy to judge, but Lojza went to gold too late there. That was his mistake. If he would have added in archers, I think he would have been good because the scouts wouldn't have done anything. Still, I'm very impressed with Yinghua on how well he defends.
Yeah, it's incredible, like how late his archery range was, but it seems like it was the perfect timing there.
But I'm also not very convinced with Lojza, and I'm going off, Lojza standards. I'm not comparing it to, any other players. It's just he's making some weird decisions.
Yeah, I agree. And I think just like his first go, yeah, this can happen. You can either do a lot of damage or he has some scouts and you lose your whole army. But at the second attack, he knew that Yinghua had at least 3 scouts left, and he would always lose his 8 skirms. And just camp at home, you have a good eco, it was absolutely unhurt the whole time. And yeah, just go into Castle Age and play it from there. But not with Lojza today.